Picture this, you're driving through the winding roads of the Amalfi Coast, the sun setting low, sea spray in the air, and suddenly, an emerald green SUV glides past you. The engine hums with restraint, yet promises power. It doesn't roar, it seduces. That is the 2026 Alfa Romeo Milano, the sexy Italian SUV that will steal your heart. Some people call it a contradiction, a performance car dressed like a family SUV. Others say it's overstyled, impractical, or even too niche for the American market. But here's the bold claim. The Milano isn't just another luxury crossover. It's the most emotionally stirring SUV Alfa Romeo has ever built. And yes, that might make it the perfectly imperfect ride for those who refuse to settle. If you love deep dives into cars that break the mold, the kind that hit you in the heart, not just the wallet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We've got exclusive looks coming up into the future of European performance SUVs, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's next. From the moment you lay eyes on the Milano, it's unmistakably Alfa Romeo. The front fascia features the iconic Trelobo shield, flanked by jewel-like LED headlights that seem to peer right into your soul. The sculpted hood flows into taut shoulder lines, giving a sense of motion even when it's standing still. The roofline arcs gracefully into a rear spoiler that hints at sportiness without sacrificing elegance. Matte carbon fiber accents on the side skirts add a whisper of aggression, while the 21-inch alloy wheels, finished in dark titanium gray, are wrapped in low-profile tires that make a clear statement. This isn't your average crossover. At dusk, the Milano's signature ambient light strip beneath the body reveals a subtle glow. It's not flashy, it's refined. A soft halo that complements its sculpted curves rather than overwhelming them. This is design that commands attention, not demands it. Slide open the door and you're greeted by a cabin that feels more coach-built coupe than mass-market SUV. Soft, diamond-stitched leather graces every surface, from the bolstered seats to the center console. The deep burgundy leather is contrasted by jet black Alcantara on the dashboard and door inserts, creating a rich, tactile landscape that begs you to touch. Ambient lighting wraps around the cabin, shifting from cool blue to warm amber depending on driving mode. The driver's cockpit is wrapped in a flat-bottom steering wheel with perforated leather and red stitching. It feels natural, almost instinctual, as though it's part of your body. A 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster delivers everything you need: speed, torque, navigation, cleanly and clearly. In the center, a 14-inch touchscreen floats above the dash, angled slightly toward the driver for intuitive access. Here, you get full smartphone integration, voice control, and a premium sound system developed in partnership with Bowers & Wilkins, giving you concert-level clarity whether you're cruising or corner carving. Even the rear seats don't compromise. There's generous legroom for 2 adults, plus a 60-40 split fold-down option for bulky cargo. Cup holders, USB-C ports, and climate vents ensure rear passengers feel cocooned in luxury. Under the hood, the 2026 Milano doesn't disappoint. Its powertrain is built around a 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6, a nod to Alfa's racing heritage, delivering 450 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque. That's enough grunt to launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.7 seconds. But here's the thing, it doesn't fling you forward like a rocket launcher. Instead, it surges with smooth authority, as though it's respecting the road beneath its tires. The Milano uses a refined all-wheel drive system, which means grip comes naturally. Whether you're accelerating on a coastal highway or climbing steep, winding switchbacks. Its adaptive suspension balances stiffness and compliance, giving you agility when you want it and comfort when you crave serenity. Now, if you're thinking about fuel economy, the Milano offers around 22 mpg in the city and 28 mpg on the highway in its petrol configuration. For those who prefer electrified driving, there's a plug-in hybrid version too, approximate EV range of 40 miles on a full charge, plus a combined total driving range nearing 450 miles. Charging? If you have a fast charger, the battery goes from 0 to 80% in about 35 minutes. Real-world average? Around 6 to 7 hours on a standard home wall box. That's usable for daily driving and manageable for weekend getaways. Dimensionally, the Milano sits at 185 inches long, 75 inches wide, and about 65 inches tall, giving it a footprint comparable to mid-sized luxury crossovers. Cargo capacity is a generous 28 cubic feet with seats up, expanding to 60 cubic feet when you fold the rear seats flat. In real-world terms, that's plenty of space for suitcases, sports gear, or a couple of surfboards. On the safety front, the Milano doesn't cut corners. It features a full suite of driver assist tools: lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and traffic jam assist. Plus, Alfa Romeo offers a 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty, along with 8 years of complimentary roadside assistance, making it as practical as it is passionate. But here's where things get real, and a little complicated. Despite all of its charisma, the Milano has one major flaw that could be a deal-breaker for some. Its fuel efficiency in the V6 version isn't great compared to rivals. While other luxury SUVs are flirting with hybrid efficiencies or efficient diesels, the petrol-only V6 Milano lags behind in gas mileage, especially if you're using it as a daily commuter. And when you're pushing hard, cornering, accelerating, that thirst only grows. Why does this exist? Simple. Alfa prioritized emotional performance over ecological pragmatism. If you care about raw driving feel, the V6 rewards. But if you care about paying less at the pump, that might sting over time. So who's the Milano up against? Think of it as going toe-to-toe with the Porsche Macan GTS and BMW X3M. The Macan offers sharper cornering precision, and the X3M brings brute horsepower, but neither brings the same blend of Italian styling, soul, and exclusivity that the Milano does. Compared to those rivals, the Milano's strengths lie in its emotional design, its refined yet sporty ride, and its unique hybrid option. But where it lags is in long-term fuel efficiency and perhaps resale liquidity. After all, Alfa Romeos are still rarer on US roads than their German counterparts. Looking ahead over the next 3 to 5 years, Alfa Romeo is betting on the Milano to become the heartthrob SUV that changes brand perception. With increasing electrification, we might even see a fully electric Milano, especially if the hybrid version sells well. If that happens, Alfa could redefine what it means to drive passionately and responsibly. So here's where I land. The 2026 Alfa Romeo Milano is not a perfect car. It's more than that. It's a statement. It's desire wrapped in practicality. It's seductive strength with just enough compromise to make you feel like you earned every mile behind the wheel. Yes, its fuel efficiency isn't class-leading, but if you're drawn to something alive, something emotionally charged, the Milano will steal your heart and maybe even your reason. What do you think? Is the Milano too much romance and not enough pragmatism? Or is that exactly what makes it special? Drop a comment below. And if you enjoyed this ride, hit like, share this video with someone who'd want to take the Milano for a spin. Subscribe if you're into deep dives on cars that don't just move you, they move your soul. Next up, we'll be looking at Alfa Romeo's fully electric takeover, the rumored Milano EV, and why it could be the game changer Alfa needs. Until next time, drive with passion, choose with heart, and let your next ride surprise you.